Yadia Chilaga program. Itiabra Suru Grigana Jaho Moide. Key activities to Lavalier say, Jiso Abni Jania Sede. Amikan Kau Mansolaga Chadin Hoy. Amikan Kau Mansolaga Kushidin Hoy. Amikan Kau Mansolaga Papnadin Hoy Jiso. Abner Laga Ichade. Abner Laga. All key program Ajinamini Rakigina Sujiso. Amikan Idu Jani Idu discover Gorigina. Aru itu understand korega. Isor abner laga ichade itu program to cholawali dibide. Itia braloigena itu program khatam nohara. Hallelujah jiso abner laga oh hey mother to abikan lagi asre. Abner laga hohai lagi asre. Coalition jiso abner laga kothadi amikan kiki shikashi. Itu do amikan pokigena aljidak amikan kharaburi ase. Aru yade he amikan so gibi alag profession do apni bradigna say amikan ke alag talent gift isor apni bradigna say idu kan cholaigna jisso amikan khali dunya laga gam hoigna oh apne laga nambi amikan mahima kuriya say
districts there were an increase of more districts like the Mabur, Longlang, Baran, Kifre, and then we tried to expand ourselves with the available manpower covering all the districts. Then again, government decided to have more districts declared. So now we have 16 districts. The recent one being Shamadra. We have now 16 districts. And I'm also very proud to announce today that on 21st April this month, the Honorable Cabinet of the Government of Nagaland has approved establishment of 11 subdivisional horticulture offices. And this is very good news for all of us. And this shows that our department is recognized as a very important department, and we need to expand. We need to take the technologies forward. We have to meet the expectations of the people. Our department activities are ever evolving, ever emerging. And therefore, the expectation of the people from us is so high that we cannot remain to sit idle. You have to work 24/7 to meet the aspirations of the people.
Yes, when I joined for the first time in the department, we all, as you all know, I also understood that horticulture has so much of potentiality in the department. But as I work on, I came across some backlogs in the department. And at the same time, the peculiar problem that I came across in this department was sort of underutilization of many potential officers. So many of time I also pondered about this. So like you retrospect yourself, how the backlog was developed and how do you are a potential personality, you were underutilized. That all depends on your listening. You can also visualize yourself and take a change from today onwards. We should make this day very fruitful for the future of the department. And one thing I would also like to apprise all of you is that the day has changed. We should perform day-to-day activities as per the time-bound activities. Because unless we overcome day-to-day activities, you will end up in backlog. and that will hamper the activities of the farmers. At the same time, that will bring about a situation where you would strangulate the department. So that is one point I want all of you to ponder upon it. And now the system has changed. The introduction of PFMS demands, calls for change in our activities. Why? Because the activities, the outcome does not depend on the directorate level, but the outcome depends solely on the outposts and district officers. Why? Because the work has to be implemented ahead of time before we receive the payment. And the payment also has to be sent out immediately and generate UC to be submitted to the ministry to get next releases. So everything is time bound. So every day, if you don't work up to the mark, there will be derailment of activities which will hamper the department. So keep that also in mind. And I also don't want to say all this, but administrative officers comes and go. And I consider myself as one of the most privileged officer to have a day out with the whole team of technical officers. So, if any one of us is not performing up to the mark, today should be the day where you have to take a positive step to march ahead together with others. Because, as I said, the generation of the UC by computer, through computer, should be clear in all the districts. Only then we can claim for next releases from the ministry.
Who are able to get a job when thousands are struggling to find a job. You are able to get a job. And a job which is also, in a very important department. A department which touches the life of the people. A department which, which affects the life, the very survival of the human beings. Food, nutrition, livelihood of the people. And you have also chosen the course that you have chosen. You are all agriculture, horticulture graduates and postgraduates. I'm sure with certain objectives, with certain purpose, you have chosen this lane. Not merely for the sake of study, not merely for the sake of finding an employment. You have chosen this course of study. So you have a great responsibility. A big responsibility lies on you. Earlier, one of the speakers has mentioned that people's expectation on you is very high. So you have to do justice to your service, you have to do justice to your profession. That is what I would like to urge upon all of you. As a government servant, I was also a government servant, retired from the service, 35 years of government service. I have also learned a lot of learning. I had to go through a lot of norming, went through failures, went through successes, achievements, I have also seen the department's ups and downs, and a lot of changes. A lot of changes have taken place. I joined service in 1981. Many of you may not have been born that time. So the condition that time, people's lives that time, and now it has gone through a drastic change. So, as earlier speakers have also mentioned, time is ever, changing, and then technologies are also ever evolving. So you are now in an era where, technology has advanced so much. It is a digital world now. Your technology, agricultural technology, farming technology has become so advanced. You are fortunate to be in an era of technology.